Our national anthem here in Cranberry Township. Welcome back into the broadcast booth, ladies and gentlemen. Voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack, here with you on Western Reserve Radio and FloHockey. And again, want to give a shout out to all of our Phantom faithful tuning in from the watch party back at the Kensington Bar and Grill. Ready to get started for the 16th season of Youngstown Phantoms hockey, my 9th as the voice of the Youngstown Phantoms. Where has the time gone? It will be Benák and LaCroix at center ice. Roll for initiative. The 2024-2025 season is underway. Youngstown wins the draw hand-to-hand. Over to Osborne in the far corner. Out to Hextall. To the red line, he'll fire it to the end wall. Comes just to the side of the paint and Dieball. Sends it into the right wing corner. Up to the point for a hand-to-hand. His shot blockered away by Dieball. Benák over to the wall. Gets sandwiched by a pair of Storm players as the puck goes out to center. Skated into by LaCroix. Bounces it just wide of Strahl. Skating into it are the Storm. I think that's Nizimayev over there in the corner. No, check that. That's Crandall. Has the puck stolen by Osborne up the wall to Messick. Mike. A crossover to Hanrahan. Colson off the bucket of Cambriere. Came back to Messick. Loose around the red line. Bouncing in the air. Nolan knocked it ahead as going for a spill was Hextall. Into the zone came Briere, but lost the puck. Messick turns and fires. Look out. Was that a glove save and a beauty for Anthony Sherry? As Andrew Rush almost ended up needing the attention of Amber Martinelli. Look out, Coach Ward. Also, make sure you're ducking behind Coach Gotkin down there. Face-off to the left of Strahl. Justin Kerr seeing his first USHL action. Will take the face-off against Nolan. Bouncing puck controlled by the Storm. Burchell on it quickly, takes a cross-check from Briere, goes hard into the near side boards. Nobody's arm is raised. We'll continue. There's a penalty as I think Burchell's going to get some retaliation. Cal Houston has a dance partner, as does Connor DeHaro. Just waiting to see which penalty box is opening. It'll be Justin Kerr. And Youngstown will head to the penalty kill for the first time this evening. Time of the penalty just 1:07. And, you know, frankly, when I say that there's a penalty, you should not be surprised. 3 games between these two teams last year, they combined for 40 power plays. 18 for Youngstown, 22 for Tri-City. Youngstown will get the first crack here at the disadvantage. Face-off won by the Storm. Bonkowski left wing wall down in the corner to Briere. sends it around for a one-timer from the right point. That came off the stick of Nizimeyev. Pad save for Melvin Strahl, his first in the USHL. As Youngstown gets the clear. Dybel sets it up for Bonkowski. Brought it to the blue line, dropped it back for Nizimeyev. Stick handling through the red line. Got it over to LaCroix. Back up to the point to Bonkowski. Point to point to Briere. Got a shot away, hit something in front and fluttered just wide. Back over to Briere on the near side. Up to the point, Bonkowski. Point to point over to Nizimeyev. Back to Bonkowski. Center point over to Briere. Top of the circle. Shot saved by Strahl. Rebound LaCroix. He scored! A.J. LaCroix, the opening goal of the USHL season. Time of that goal, 1:54. And the Tri-City Storm have a 1-0 lead. Very nice puck movement for the Storm on that power play. Phantoms had maybe one or two chances to get that one cleared. Unfortunately, not able to do so. And on the third shot of the game, Storm take an early lead. Face-off won by Coleman, back to Monet-Broughton. Up to the red line for Veronin, bumped off the biscuit, taken away by Coleman. Coleman in with a 2-on-1, over to Rusinski. Rue, in, shot, ripped it wide. Rebound around to the far side, knocked away by Helm, and out to the neutral zone. Picking up just inside his own blue line is Eric Frassard. Up the far wall to Veronin. Kuzma goes for a spin, looks for an outlet, dances around 1-4 checker. Fed it ahead off the stick of Rusinski. No, not off the stick of Rusinski, and icing will be called on the Phantoms. 17:34 left in this first period. 1-0 Storm on the power play goal for A.J. LaCroix. Goes without saying, his first of the season. Phantoms and Storm matched up here at the Fall Classic last year, a 2-1 victory for Tri-City. Sasha Baminian's goal in the final minute brought Youngstown back within a goal. Just Youngstown unable to find an equalizer here. Is here trying to put it in front and putting it off the post was Dallas Villa, and then a shot from the point is blocked. Now one's right into the belly of Strahl, and he'll hang on. Dallas Villa very close to making this a 2-0 Storm advantage. 17:24 left in the first. Shot counter right now reads 5-0 in favor of the Storm. Face off to the left of Strahl. Springer to take the draw against Brecken Smith. Smith wins the draw. Played away by Osborne over to Young. Grant snaps it ahead for Smith. Backhands it to the end wall. Dybel out of the crease to send it around the wall. Santilli pinching and seeing his first USHL game. Around the wall to Osborne. Back down low looking for Brecken Smith, but cut off by Wook and played out to center. Wook gets it back after a bounce. Brought it across the red line and chipped it in. Goes off for a change. Osborne ducks off the check of Bloomer. This puck comes up the far wall to Zach Marin, wearing 72 this year. Got it ahead to Young. Marin, his skates kept it in the zone. Smith battling for it there near the left point. Squirts out to the neutral zone, poked away there by Nolan. Hanrahan picks it up in his own zone. The captain sends it up to his defensive partner, Osborne. Luke to the red line, fires it to the right wing corner. In quickly was Benák, tried to leave it for Hextall, but chipped away by the Storm, and they will bring it ahead. That was McEwen. Blazing down the right side is Crandall. Crandall shot off the pad of Melvin Strahl. Rebound to the Phantoms. Benák coming ahead. Benák behind him to Houston. Tried to feed it to Messick. Pass was stolen away by the Storm. Nolan brings it ahead, bumped off the biscuit by Hextall as it rolls behind the cage for Hanrahan. Up the far side, Houston to Hextall. His pass looking for Benák, broken up by LaCroix. Storm have it in their own zone, out to center for Crandall. Chip back to LaCroix. Down the right side, watched by Houston. Cal bumps him off the puck, but it's going to come over to Morozov in the left corner. Up to the point to Fantel. Point to Harper. His shot redirected wide. Rebound to the left side, Fendel. Pinching in to try to keep it alive. Benák couldn't chip it free. Morozov battling against Benák. And Adam got it free, played it out to center, was looking for Messick. Going to come through to Harper. He's able to bump it over to Nizimeyev. Nizimeyev into the zone. Faked right, went left. Got the drop pass to Morozov, but his shot is right to the glove of Strahl, and he'll hang on. 15:24 left in this first period. Tri-City with the 1-0 lead. The power play goal, 154 off the stick of A.J. LaCroix. Face off to the right of Strahl will be Kerr to take the draw against Rode. And we have a whistle. A face-off warning on the Storm. Actually, you're just going to kick Rode out of the circle. Wallin to take the draw now. Goes into the corner. A little bit of a trip there. Maybe Kerr got away with one. As the puck comes up the wall to Burchell. Keeping it in was Helm. Puck bouncing around Rode. Dropped it back. Stolen away by the Phantoms. Into the zone comes Burchell. Dropped it off for Louis Wayman. His USHL debut today. Over into the corner. Taken away by the Storm. That was Wook. Around the wall to Helm. Out to center for Rode. He's forced away by Wayman. Puck is at the blue line and Youngstown is offside as Wayman was ahead of the play. 14:49 left in the first. Tri-City looking to win their opening game for the 5th straight season. Again, that includes last year's 2-1 win over the Phantoms, as this neutral zone draw is controlled by the Storm. Villa chips it into the Youngstown zone for Sard. Turned it over, then got it right back. Being pressured by Bloomer, 4th line out for the Storm. As it comes to Jardine, tried to get it ahead to Rusinski, has the puck stolen. Bloomer across the ice to McEwen at the point. His shot was blocked by Coleman. For Sard from behind the net to Jardine, off the window, kept at the point by Tri-City. Shot went high off the end glass, came around to Santilli, chipped it out to center. Jardine redirects it down the ice off a Storm player, so no icing here, as the Storm will try to break it out of their own end. Crandall to McEwen, out to center, pass went right to Osborne. Luke through traffic, got it through Rusinski. Ran into Sean McEwen, the captain of this Tri-City team, but neither player got the worst for wear there as the Storm able to play it out to center. Grant Young from the officials' crease dropped it back to Hanrahan. Back over to Young near side to Osborne. Luke across the ice for Moran. Into the zone, Dybel stops it behind the cage, looks left, looks right, has an option, fires it around the right wall. Came to the middle for Moran. To Smith, his turning shot is blocked. Rebound goes over to Briere. He'll bring it through center. Threw it off the ankles of Hanrahan. Hammer got the stick up a little high there on Briere. Tried to draw the cross-check and call. Nothing forthcoming from either Luke Gagnon or Chaz Naki. 13:20 left in the first. Tri-City leads 1-0. Marin into the zone. Smith hooked up. But play continues as the Storm will chip it back out to center. DeHaro takes a bump from Nolan in front of the Tri-City bench. Puck comes back into the TC zone. Harper turned it over to Marin, but then it was swept off of his stick and out to center. Cal Houston to Brecken Smith. Breck tried to chip it ahead, but DeHaro was offside. And then it was Marin with the zone entry, causing the offside whistle. 12:54 left in the first. Face off right in front of the Tri-City bench again. New head coach Mark Abelin, as Anthony Noreen has taken off for the greener fields, I guess, maybe, who knows, of Oxford, Ohio. Anthony now the head coach of Miami University is here. The Storm turn it over, chipped in front, they score. Morozov, his first goal in the USHL for the Tender. If he got a stick on it, we'll see who leads the celebration line. And actually, it's Nizam Maev leading the line to the bench. Maybe Morozov never got a piece of it. But at 7:22, Tri-City has taken a 2-0 lead. Of course, here at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex, they put the goal up on the board for Youngstown. That is most certainly not correct. There we go, scoreboard's right. So Phantoms with a turnover ends up quickly in the back of their net as Tri-City wins the draw. Wook, D to D over to Bonkowski. Out to center off of Helm. Redirected back into the zone. Wallin sends it to the left wing corner of the Youngstown end. Burchell took a hard bump from behind from Wallin. Play continues there along the left half wall. Kerr dug it out, forced it off of Helm, and out to center. Burchell couldn't beat his man down the ice to the puck. That was Wook, who went D to D over to Bonkowski. Back to Wook. Across the ice off the stick of Helm. Rolls to Moneybrock. Sends it into the TC zone. Dybel to the left wing corner, up the wall, just past the stick of Veronin and out to center. Santilli picks it up in front of his own bench. Tried to fire it ahead, but right off the stick of Wallin, but it bounced to Veronin. Kuzma with it back in his own zone. Across the ice off the stick of Springer. Bounced off of Bloomer, ricocheted back to Burchell. Drop back for Moneybrock. Over to Santilli. Luke off the window, down the ice. Could have been icing, but they waved it off. Playing it around will be the Storm. Battle near the left half wall. Chipping it toward the blue ice was Messick. Came in the corner to Benák. Tried to get it back to Messick behind the net. Just out of his reach, and Bonkowski sent it around the wall and past the pinching Luke Santilli. Hextall back forward in his own zone. Over to Osborne. Ahead, redirected into the zone by Messick. Rolled to Villa. Benák was offside. He touches up and now attacks the puck. Runs over the captain. McEwen in front looking for Hextall. Pass had a little too much mustard on it. Nice hit there for Adam Benák. 11 minutes left in the period. Ahead comes Crandall now into the zone. Crandall tried to cut to the middle, trying to draw a tripping call. Nolan got a shot away, missed the cage off the end wall, settles down at the side of the net. Strahl throws the trapper on top of it as Hextall and Crandall need to be separated in the slot. 10:44 left in the first. 2-0 Tri-City. Shots on goal are 7-2 in favor of the Storm. Nice crowd here at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. Of course, just about an hour drive from Youngstown down here to Cranberry Township. Don't call it Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's in the next county over. Looks like we're going to have a media timeout. We'll take it with them. Back here in a moment on Western Reserve Radio and FloHockey.
Melodic Live is your home for high school sports. We have all the scores on our social media platforms throughout the games. Enjoy our timely updates from local area schools year-round. You won't get the consistency and reliability from anyone else. Our number one priority is servicing our fans and getting them live news as it's happening. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Melodic_Live. And remember, our fans come first.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Back at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. 10:44 left in the first period. Tri-City with the 2-0 lead. Goals belonging to AJ LaCroix and Artemi Nizameyev. Face off in the Phantom zone to the left of Melvin Strahl, who has stopped 5 out of 7. Rusinski kicked out of the circle. In steps Jardine. Jardine wins that draw back to Hanrahan. Cap sends it off the window and down the ice. No icing here. Hustling back for it is Whitfield. Around the cage up the far side, near side rather, found Briere. Came to Rusinski. Over to Coleman. His sharp angle shot. Dybel makes the save. Rebound popped up in the air. Rusinski looking for it, but bringing it ahead comes Briere. Over to Crandall. Coleman maybe got away with some interference there in the middle of the ice as Hanrahan chips it up the wall for Jardine. His bouncing puck kept in the zone for a moment by Nolan before it comes to Mikey Coleman. His shot from center right off the blocker. Came back to Jardine and it just rolled off his twig. Was a little behind him in the slot as he tried to pull the trigger. Storm throw it around the cage. Whitfield brings it up the near side. Snap to center. Crandall redirects it into the zone. Moneybrock takes him to the ice so that Hanrahan can come in and clean up the puck. Hammer, fan on the pass over to Moneybrock. Crandall stole it. Got it to LaCroix. Up toward the point, Marin couldn't clear, kept by Morozov. Morozov toward the cage, shoulder save by Strahl. Young, he got run over heavy by Fandel as the puck came to center. Smith off the blocker of Dybel and into the meshing, 9:29 left in the first. Phantoms have picked up a couple of shots. It's now 8-4 in favor of the Storm, but again, the Tri-City has the 2-0 lead. Face-off to the right of Dybel. Might be our first face-off in the Tri-City zone here tonight. Top line's out for Youngstown, but unfortunately it's the Storm that control the draw. Nizmayev out to center off of Morozov. Couldn't trickle through to LaCroix, sent back ahead by the Phantoms. Hextall, sharp angle for Messick, trying to redirect it, and it went out of play. Love that look from this top line of the Phantoms. Michael Messick, Adam Benák, and Jack Hextall. Face-off will be to the right of Dybel. Top unit going to stay out for Youngstown. Matched by the third line of Tri-City, Wallin, Rode, and Helm. Rode won that draw easily. Storm sent it around the wall. Houston was pinching, couldn't keep it in the zone. Out to center for Helm. Helm trying to beat Osborne to the net, couldn't do it. And Luke takes him to the boards, out to the point. Luke, his shot redirected wide by Rode. Rebound around to the right side, picked up by Benák. Floats it past Houston to Osborne. Luke backhanded ahead for Hextall. Chipped it to center for Benák, ahead 2-on-2. Adam into the zone, waits for help. Knocked down heavy by Wook. Got back to his feet. Messick was there for a moment, but the Storm will have the puck. Bonkowski off a phantom stick, got it to Wook as the Youngstown changing ahead of the play. Wallin off the ankle of Kerr. JK on the forecheck, but it rolled back to Bonkowski, over to McEwen, and ahead. They were looking for Bloomer. They're going to wave off icing here. And so Houston will have to hustle back for it, plays it around the wall to Mikey Burchell near side. Mike delayed, got it to Kerr. Kerr getting hacked and slashed from behind by Bloomer. But the Storm will come into the zone. Storm with a backhander that was off the stick of Cam Springer. Went wide of the net. Wayman took the puck away. Was looking for Fassard, taking it away by Tri-City. They worked it to the middle. And a one-timer from center point by Paul Bloomer, swallowed up by Melvin Strahl. 7:55 left in the first. 2-0 Tri-City, shots on goal. 9-5 in favor of the Storm. Storm, one of a handful of teams Youngstown has a losing record against all time. Youngstown 8-13-3-2 against the folks from Nebraska. Youngstown won the draw. Fassard couldn't clear. Kept by Crandall. Down the wall, bumped off the biscuit by Rusinski. Worked up to the point. They tried to feed it over to McEwen. Pass didn't click. Coleman hustled over for it. Got it back, sent it out to center for Veroman. Touched it down to Rusinski. Couldn't get it back to Kuzma. Played into the zone. Rue battling for it. Coleman came in, sent it down low. McEwen hustling after it. Coleman there as well. McEwen, nice stick, but stolen by Veronin. Over to Coleman. Mikey up to the point for Fassard. Fassard, left side, shot off Veronin, went wide. Rebound to Leyland. Lifted out to center. Santilli will chase it down in his own zone. Luke off the end wall to Fassard. Briere jumped on him immediately, tried to send it up the far side, taken away by Jardine, lifted to Rusinski, who just skated to center and lifts it down the ice. No icing here as it's played ahead by Fandel. Phantom's going for a line change. Nice hit by Jardine, and then another nice hit by Hanrahan, but maybe the hit by Jardine wasn't so nice as a penalty is coming on the play. As Landon Fandel was chasing after Evan Jardine, and with Colson Hanrahan on the ice, that definitely will not stand. So Jardine heading to the box, waiting to see what the penalty call is. 5 will get you 10. It's a board, but waiting for an indicator. Boarding is indeed the call. Youngstown to their second penalty kill of the game. 0 for 1 on the night. Time of the penalty, 13:08. Officials huddling at center ice. They're going to drop the puck at center ice. I don't know if it was an offside whistle on Tri-City that's bringing the face-off out to center. But Tri-City will start the power play just outside their own blue line. Puck bouncing around, settled down by Osborne. He'll retreat toward his own blue line, drop it back for Hanrahan. D-to-D back to Osborne, and Luke will fire it down the length of the ice. Dybel stops it behind the cage, checks over his shoulder, sets it up for Bonkowski. Ryland to the red line, dropped it back for Morozov. Dance past Hanrahan, fed it over to Briere. Couldn't feed it across, broken up by Osborne. Came to Messick, and Michael clears it down the ice. Bonkowski picks it up around the high slot in his own end. Starts it back ahead. From the red line, he'll drop it back to Nizameyev. Nizameyev past Hanrahan over to Briere. Left dot, thought about the shot, going to get it to the point to Bonkowski. Back to Briere, top of the left circle. Briere shot right to the chest of Strahl, and he'll hang on as Hanrahan says hello to Ilya Morozov. 6:05 left in the first, 1:14 left in the penalty. Tri-City leads 3-0. Power play goal in the first 2 minutes by A.J. LaCroix. And then another goal. Actually, they've credited it to Morozov now. Artemi Nizameyev led the celebration line. We'll have to see how the finals shake that out. As here the faceoff is won by Youngstown, but via beat DeHaro to the puck, carries it around the net to the far side. Center point for Wook. His shot off the waffle board of Strahl as Houston on the backhander hit Crandall right in the mouth on the clearing attempt. No penalty there. Wook over to Leyland, back to Wook, center point. Fed into the corner for Rode. Back up to Wook. He'll walk the blue line, give it back, and now over to the left circle for Villa. His shot off the shoulder of Strahl. Rode to the rebound. Up the wall looking for Villa. Able to keep it alive was Wook. To Rode in the corner. Up the wall to Villa. Back down low for Rode. DeHaro couldn't poke it away from it. Battle in the left wing corner. 25 seconds left in the kill. Burchell gets control and sends it down the ice. Much needed clear for the Phantoms there. 20 seconds left on the kill. Wook ahead to center. Pass broken up. Coming ahead is Benák. He chipped it just past the blue paint. Monebrat trying to keep it alive. Came off of Messick and out to center for Springer. Out of the box comes Evan Jardine. Phantoms penalty kill is successful, but they ice the puck. 4:42 left in the first. Youngstown gets their first successful penalty kill of the season. Last year, Phantoms killed, I think, 40 or 44 straight, somewhere in there to open the season. So perhaps that streak will start now as draw is controlled by the Phantoms. Messick took a hit to play it ahead. As high stick on the play as Benák came in on goal. I think it was Jardine on the clear. Played it out to center. Benák flying down the ice, but high stick indicator was given by the trailing linesman. And the play blown dead. It's going to come all the way back to the Youngstown zone for the faceoff. 4:32 left in the first. Benák to take the draw against Springer. And Springer won that draw. Over to Fandel, left side. His shot wide of the cage. Strahl plays it away. Bounces over to Wallin. His pass taken away by Benák over to Hextall. He got double teamed, but able to sweep it out to center, but right to Harper. Over to Fandel, retreating into his own zone. Up ahead, sent into the zone by Bloomer. Over to Walleen, back to Bloomer. Pass was in his skates. Turn for a turning shot by Springer. And quick pads there for Melvin Strahl to kick that one out and then cover the rebound. 4:05 left in the first. Tri-City, again, with that 2-0 lead, shots on goal 13-5. Face off to the right of Strahl. Top line out for the Storm, matched by the Brecken-Smith unit. Face off won by LaCroix, still loose in the circle, pops behind the cage. Smith's going to skate into it for Youngstown. Backhands it off the window to the line for Marin. Kicks it over to Smith. Brecken into the zone. Little toe drag and a shot went wide of the cage. Young to the rebound. Fired it wide of the net as well. Came around to the far side. Nizimeyev wedged off Marin. And ahead come the Storm. LaCroix from the blue line sends it behind the cage. Rolls over to Morozov. Backhanded up the near wall to McEwen. McEwen, his shot off the stick of LaCroix. And into the meshing. Face-off will come in the neutral zone. 3:35 left in the first. Again, Tri-City 2-0 lead. Phantoms, if they can complete the comeback, looking to reverse a disturbing trend. Phantoms just 3-12 in season openers. Haven't won one since going to Dubuque in 2020, and apparently my eyes were mistaken. AJ LaCroix did not redirect it out of play, and so they're going to leave the face-off in the Youngstown zone. Face-off won by Nolan. Back to the point to McEwen. Down the wall looking for Briere. Broken up nicely by the stick of Osborne. Phantoms come ahead 4-on-2 if they hustle. Benák to Osborne. Tried to feed it across to Messick. Pass was picked off from behind by Crandall. Ahead comes Nolan. Nolan forced wide of the cage nicely by Houston. In the left wing wall as Houston threw an elbow accidentally as he was just trying to bring his stick through. I think they may get him for head contact. I think might have been the initial indication I saw. Head contact is the call on Cal Houston. Time of the penalty, 16:51. Can see on Jim Craven's face what he thinks of that penalty. Third power play of the game for Tri-City, 1 for 2 so far. Face off to the right of Strahl. Nice face-off win by Ryan Rusinski as it comes back to Victor Monebrot, and he'll send it down the length of the ice. Dirty face-off win there by Rusinski. Bonkowski brings it to the red line, drops it back for Nizimeyev. Red line and blue into the zone. Nizimeyev trying to walk right through. Puck bounced on him, rolled to Strahl, and Melvin throws that left-handed trapper on top of it. 22 seconds gone on the power play. Linesman in quickly to separate the combatants. Face-off will be to the left of Strahl, as Luke Gagnon was giving some kind of explanation to Brandon Guter over on the Brandon Gacken. Guter's the nickname. We love Guter. Great dude. Face-off to the left of Strahl. Clean win by Smith. Got it to Hanrahan, fired it around the cage, kept into the left point by Briere. Down the wall, his shot wide of the net, came around over to Nizimeyev. Back to the side of the cage from Morozov. Diving effort for Hanrahan. Broke up the cross-ice pass to Nizimeyev. Up to the point for Bonkowski. Left side. Briere. Half slapper missed the net. And off the corner glass, Nizimeyev can't keep it in the zone. Bonkowski has to hustle back for it as Mikey Burchell was looming. 1:05 left in the kill for Youngstown. 2:10 left in the first. Storm already with a 2-0 lead. Tri-City cycling on the second power play unit as Bonkowski starts to carry ahead. Drops it back for Crandall. Crandall to Briere, still on the ice. Stolen away by Burchell, cleared to the line, kept by Wook. Fed across to Leyland, shot glove save by Strahl. .146 left in the first, 37 seconds left in the penalty kill for Youngstown, their third of the period. Phantoms have not been awarded a power play yet so far. Rusinski and take the draw against Rode. Second power play unit fully on now for the Storm. And Rusinski won that draw, but Phantoms couldn't get control. Wook over to Leyland, to Villa. Center point for Wook. Shot! Swallowed up by Strahl. Don't know how he saw it, as Crandall and Brecken Smith were all over the top of the blue paint there, as Crandall and, or maybe that's Louis Wayman, 29, not 39. But there were some pleasantries being exchanged down low there. 30 seconds left in the kill for Youngstown. Face off to the right of Strahl. Rode to take the draw against Rusinski. And they're going to kick Rue out of the circle. Saw Montebrot trading some stick checks with Crandall. That might have been why. Wayman won the draw, but Osborne couldn't clear. His stick was tied up by Villa. Rode to the slot, looking for Wayland. Stolen away by Rusinski and cleared. Hustling back for it was Wook, as he had to try to keep it away from Wayman, as offside are the Storm on the zone entry. 12 seconds left in the head contact call to Cal Houston, who's already standing in the penalty box just about 20 feet below where I'm standing. Love the perch here at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. Great view for broadcasting a hockey game. As neutral zone draw, Benák almost took it away from the Storm. As taking a heavy hit at center was Leyland. That was delivered by Messick. Up to the point for Wook. His elevated shot is knocked away, and Messick's going to get a penalty for that hit. Ryan Ward doesn't understand. I'm not sure I understand. Cal Houston's out of the box, but Youngstown heading right back to the kill. Boarding the call on Messick. Colson Hanrahan wants an explanation from Chaz Nocky. I would love one as well. Time of the penalty, 18:52. Youngstown to their fourth kill of the period. Face off to the right of Strahl. Kerr to take the draw against LaCroix. And Kerr won that draw. DeHaro able to rip his stick free, send it around the wall. Bounce past Nizimayev and out to center. Hustling down after it was Coleman, but couldn't get away from Nizimayev, as we are inside a minute left in the period. Bonkowski to Nizimayev to Morozov. Down the left side, Morozov fanned on the pass. Trickled toward the cage, swept to the corner by Youngstown. Kerr almost put his hand on top of the puck. He doesn't have a stick, and I think they're going to call it. Justin Kerr pleading his case, but looked like a pretty clear cut putting your hand on top of the puck there for Justin Kerr. So Youngstown will now be down 2 men. And if Kerr had just shoveled the puck out of the net, out of the zone, he would have been fine, but he put the glove all the way on top of it, and that is a no-no. You cannot completely grasp the puck. And now Justin Kerr is being sent over to the Phantoms bench. And they're taking the penalty off the board. I've got absolutely nothing. I thought that was a clear-cut penalty. If you're watching, you're a Tri-City Storm fan, I agree with all your arguments right now. I am confused myself. 37.6 left in the first, still a 5-on-4 power play for the Storm as they win the draw. Bonkowski left point to Briere, snapped across to Nizimeyev, right circle, fanned on the shot, great stick by Burchell. Storm keep it alive, Briere, left circle, stepped in, toe drag shot blocked by Osborne, loose puck picked up by Coleman, and he'll clear it down the length of the ice. 20 seconds left in the period, time for one more rush for the Storm. Bonkowski drops it back to Nizimeyev, bobbled the puck, regathered, brought it into the zone, poked off his twig to the end wall. Nizimeyev over to the corner for Briere. One-timer missed the cage, past Nizimeyev out to center, and that will do it for the first period. Power play goal for A.J. LaCroix, even strength goal for either Ilya Morozov or Artemi Nizimeyev, and the Tri-City Storm have a 1-0 lead, or 2-0 lead at the end of the first period. Shots on goal in the first, 16-5 in favor of Tri-City. We're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we will have the first intermission report here for you on Western Reserve Radio and FloHockey.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
Get a me drain. Get a me drain.
Drain or sewer problems? Call Get a me Drain at 330-758-5031 and get it fixed fast. Call now, 330-758-5031.
Malutic Live is your home for high school sports. We have all the scores on our social media platforms throughout the games. Enjoy our timely updates from local area schools year-round. You won't get the consistency and reliability from anyone else. Our number one priority is servicing our fans and getting them live news as it's happening. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Malutic_live. And remember, our fans come first.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Accidents happen. That's why you need Repair That Glass. Specializing in windshield replacement and all other auto glass, we offer a full range of automotive glass repairs. Our technicians can do everything from minor chip repair to a complete replacement. Your windows don't go up or down, they can fix that too. Along with custom glasswork and antiques. Repair That Glass is a family-run business for over 40 years. Repair That Glass. Call for your appointment now at 330-534-3192. Discount Power Sports at 778 North Main Street in Hubbard is hosting a raffle for a 125cc Ventura ATV. Tickets are $30 each and 100 tickets are available. For each raffle, when those 100 are gone, a winner will be drawn and a new raffle will begin. Tickets can be purchased at any Hubbard home game or at 778 North Main Street or by calling 330-717-4441. $1,500 from each raffle will go toward a scholarship for the Hubbard Youth Coalition.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, USHL Fall Classic, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. For the first intermission report, and at the end of 20 minutes of play, Tri-City Storm lead the Youngstown Phantoms by the score of 2-0. Shots on goal in that first period, 16-5 in favor of Tri-City, who got the scoring started early. AJ LaCroix on the power play. Cambriere and Artemi Nizameyev with the assists. Came at 1:54 after Justin Kerr was called for head contact at 1:07. And the Storm had a 1-0 lead with the power play goal for LaCroix. Second marker came at 7:22. Artemi Nizameyev led the celebration line to the bench, but apparently they have awarded the goal to Ilya Morozov. If it is Morozov's goal, it will be his first in the USHL. And Nizameyev given the assist as Nizameyev took advantage of a Phantoms turnover, walked right toward the cage. I saw him try to center it. I don't know if it got to Morozov. Morozov scored, or if it went off a Phantom stick it in. Either way, goal counts 2-0 Tri-City. Phantoms will start the second period with 52 seconds left on a boarding call to Michael Messick. 4 penalties on Youngstown in the opening frame. Justin Kerr called for head contact at 1:07. Evan Jardine called for boarding at 13:08. Cal Houston called for head contact at 16:51. And I guess 1 second after Cal got out of the box, Michael Messick called for boarding at 18:52. Adam Dybel has stopped 5 out of 5. Melvin Strahl has stopped 14 out of 16. Tri-City 1 for 3 on the power play. They are in the middle of the fourth. Youngstown yet to get to the man advantage so far here this evening. We're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to the Intermission Report here on West Reserve Radio and FloHockey.
Mahoning Valley's leader for golf, Milk Creek Golf Course, is now booking tee times for 2024. We offer stay and play opportunities available with 9 area hotel partners. For more information, visit our website at millcreekmetroparks.org. Also, look for new, exciting opportunities coming soon, including an indoor player development center with Trackman, an indoor Callaway Club Fitting Center, and an Odyssey Fitting Studio in 2024. Follow us on Facebook at Milk Creek Golf Course or call 330-740-7112. Catch all of the spring and summer action of Cleveland Cobras minor league football on Western Reserve Radio. Follow the Cobras as they compete against teams from around the region in pursuit of a Tri-Point Football League championship. And if you're looking to continue your football career after high school, college, or even the pros, or to be part of the Cobras staff, go to Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football or contact owner Jesse Caldwell at 330-416-3442. Be a part of the excitement of Cleveland Cobras football.
Premier Bank is powered by people. People like our proud and strong and wonderfully one-of-a-kind customers who trust us with their dreams and goals. People like our attentive employees who listen and collaborate to consistently deliver the best customer service in the business. People like those in our community who help us make the places we call home as strong as they can possibly be. People like you who we look forward to connecting with at yourpremierbank.com. Premier Bank, powered by people. Member FDIC.
Veterans, the Mahoning County Veteran Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veteran Service Commission, serving those who have served.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier. Then make sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Western Reserve Radio is the Valley's online source for sports talk and local live events. Tune in and be a part of their live weekly shows, as well as all of the hard-hitting action of Youngstown Phantoms hockey, high school football, and the GDFL. Find them at westernreserveradio.com. Tune in and the Live 365 app to be a part of the area's sports conversation. Be sure to visit them on Facebook at Western Reserve Radio and on Twitter at WR_radio.
Welcome back to Western Reserve Radio's coverage of the Youngstown Phantoms. Now here's the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back into the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex here in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. Don't call it Pittsburgh. First intermission report between the Youngstown Phantoms and the Tri-Cities Storm. Storm with a 2-0 lead. Only one other USHL game this evening, that is between the Sioux City Musketeers and the Dubuque Fighting Saints, taking place about 100 feet directly behind me. That game will get underway in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Let's take a look at the Major League Baseball scoreboard. Middle of the 11th in Anaheim, White Sox lead the Angels 3-2. Giants with a 1-0 lead over the Orioles in the top of the second. Bottom of the first in Cleveland, Twins with a 1-0 lead. Top of the second in San Diego, Astros and Padres are scoreless. Bottom of the first in Miami, Dodgers and Marlins also scoreless. Top of the second in Cincinnati, Braves and Reds are scoreless. Just underway between the Red Sox and Rays down in Tampa. Getting underway here shortly. Nationals will be at Citi Field to take on the Mets. Tigers in Kauffman Stadium to take on the Royals. Brewers travel to Milwaukee to battle the Brew Crew. Blue Jays will be in Texas to take on the defending World Series champs. Yankees and Mariners playing a nightcap tonight. First pitch slated for 9:40 Eastern earlier this afternoon. A's beat the Cubs 5-3. Diamondbacks over the Rockies 9-4. And the Buccos and Pirates, the Buccos and Cardinals will battle at Busch Stadium at 7:45 Eastern. So maybe about the time we get wrapped up with the second intermission, might have a score update from St. Louis. That'll do it for the first intermission report. Going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, second period action between the Phantoms and Storm here for you on Western Reserve Radio and FloHockey.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Accidents happen. That's why you need Repair That Glass. Specializing in windshield replacement and all other auto glass, we offer a full range of automotive glass repairs. Our technicians can do everything from minor chip repair to a complete replacement. Your windows don't go up or down, they can fix that too, along with custom glass work and antiques. Repair That Glass is a family-run business for over 40 years. Repair That Glass. Call for your appointment now at 330-534-3192. Discount Power Sports at 778 North Main Street in Hubbard is hosting a raffle for a 125cc Ventura ATV. Tickets are $30 each, and 100 tickets are available. For each raffle, when those 100 are gone, a winner will be drawn and a new raffle will begin. Tickets can be purchased at any Hubbard home game or at 778 North Main Street or by calling 330-717-4441. $1,500 from each raffle will go toward a scholarship for the Hubbard Youth Coalition.
Get me drain. Get me drain.
Drain or sewer problems? Call Get Me Drain at 330-758-5031 and get it fixed fast. Call now, 330-758-5031.
Meludic Live is your home for high school sports. We have all the scores on our social media platforms throughout the games. Enjoy our timely updates from local area schools year-round. You won't get the consistency and reliability from anyone else. Our number one priority is servicing our fans and getting them live news as it's happening. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Meludic_live. And remember, our fans come first.
Western Reserve Radio is the Valley's online source for sports talk and local live events. Tune in and be a part of their live weekly shows, as well as all of the hard-hitting action of Youngstown Phantoms hockey, high school football, and the GDFL. Find them at westernreserveradio.com. Tune in and the Live 365 app to be a part of the area's sports conversation. Be sure to visit them on Facebook at Western Reserve Radio and on Twitter at WR_radio.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back into the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. Tri-City leads 2-0. Roll for initiative. Second period is underway. Tri-City controls the draw again. They are on the power play. Penalty timer is not moving. Penalty timer is not moving. As the Storm bring it into the zone, Smith, Brecken able to clear it out to center. Tri-City has it in their own zone. Penalty timer still hasn't moved, but looks like there should be about 22 seconds left in the kill. LaCroix down the right side, up to the point for Bonkowski. Bonkowski shot, ripped it just wide of the cage. Penalty timer is now moving, but it's off by about 20 seconds. Nizameyev shot, missed the cage. Off the corner glass and out to center. The penalty to Mike Messick is over right now. They've let him out of the box with penalty time still on the clock. Good job by the off-ice officials to at least notice that, hey, something went wrong. We just kept the game moving. Wayman carries it ahead for the Phantoms down the left side. Chipped it off the end wall, came off the side of the net. Benák couldn't play it. Picked up by Harper, looking for an outlet. Picked off by Hextall. His shot toward the cage just wide. Osborne keeps it to the left point, down the wall off of Messick. Past Benák and around over to the right corner. Harper took a bump from Hextall. Benák to Hextall. Back to Benák to Osborne. Toe drag shot, saved by Dybel, and he'll hang on. Good job there by Luke using the sliding defender for a screen. They've changed the shot counter to read 14-3. We had it at, I believe, 16-5 at intermission. Benák wins the draw, gets it back off of Hextall. To DeHaro, his shot off the stick of Lincoln Helm and out of play. Faceoff will stay in the TC zone. Benák to take the draw against Rode. Top line out for Youngstown. Benák with the win. Messick looking for space, worked it to Hextall. Up to the point, picked off by Helm, chipped it out to center. Behind him to Wallin, way ahead of the play are the Storm, and there's the offside whistle. I think it was Nolan Rode on the far side. about 20 feet ahead of the play. Top line still out for the Phantoms. 18-10 left in the second. Benák wins the draw. Back to Houston. Cal backpedaling in his own zone. Passed it ahead to Messick. Bounce past Benák. Thrown toward the near side. Helm bumped off the puck. Thrown to open ice. Nolan just able to chip it past Messick, but it rolls to Houston. Cal to Benák. Drop back for DeHaro. Connor back to Benák. Played it to Hextall. Back across the ice to Houston. Skate the stick and chipped it into the zone. Trickles behind the cage. First one to it is Fandel. Up the far side, carrying it ahead is Vieux. Over to Helm. Couldn't get it to Springer. Nice stick by DeHaro. Kept it the line by Vieux. Sent it into the right wing corner. Frassard to Messick. Still out here on the ice. Probably needs to get off. To DeHaro as Messick took a high hit. Connor. Chipped it out to center. Stick down cleanly by the Storm. No icing here. Harper from his goal line. Sent it off the side of the cage. Picked up his own pass. Sent it over to Bloomer. Across the ice looking for McEwen, but it came to Hanrahan, who got the stick of Sean McEwen, and there will be a tripping call on the captain of the Tri-City Storm. Little captain-on-captain crime there. Hanrahan, a few words for McEwen. Big smile on Colson's face. And we'll get to see the Phantoms power play for the first time this season. Last year, Youngstown power play 19.6%. That was 11th in the league. Against the Storm last year, Phantoms power play was 4 for 18, which is 22%. Time of the penalty, 2:55. And it looks like it will be Kerr, Jardine, Benák, Osborne, and Hextall, and we have a whistle. Face-off violation on Kerr, I think. Looks like yes it is, and Benák will step in to take the draw. Face-off won by the Storm, and they get the clear. Just jumped over the stick of Osborne at the blue line. Strahl sets it up for Luke. Ozzie, nice little move there to get away from LaCroix. Brings it to the red line. Luke still with it into the zone. Tried to fire it around, got his stick contacted. Wook picked it up, tried to clear up the middle. Osborne knocked it down to the blue line, but it still trickled out to center. Luke back into his own zone. Puck rolled on him as LaCroix is hustling off to the bench. Osborne drops it back for Benák. Adam, red line, and then chipped it over to Hextall. Jack spins in the right corner. Up to the point for Osborne. Luke over to Benák. To Osborne. To Benák, right half wall. Behind him to Osborne. Luke, low shot, blocked by Wallin. Chipped it ahead. Wallin in short-handed. Wallin stopped by Strahl. Rebound loose, cleared by Jardine. Ahead to Kerr. Into the zone. Kerr to Benák to Hextall. One-timer. What a blocker save by Adam Dybel. Hextall had a lot of net to work with, and Dybel got the blocker over. Benák, center point. DeHaro, low wrister. Glove save by Dybel. He hangs on. Adam Dybel just robbed Jack Hextall of his first goal in the USHL. And I know Brendan Miller watching this game from out in the concourse, he was right on line for that shot. And I bet Brendan's wondering how it didn't go in. I'm right on line for that shot too, and I don't know how it didn't go in. A little bit of a false start there from the linesman. Second power play unit out for Youngstown. It's Rusinski winning the draw over to Smith. Played back to the point to DeHaro. Over to Messick to DeHaro. 30 seconds left on the power play. Burchell, left circle, side of the cage. Rusinski, Root, turn shot, popped up in the air, and Dybel swallowed it up as Brecken Smith took a couple of shoves in the blue paint. 26 seconds left in the man advantage for Youngstown, their first of the season. Phantoms tried to get Brecken Smith to the bench and Cal Houston on. Referee Chaz Naki says no. As Youngstown wins the draw, Smith to DeHaro, tried to play over to Messick, broken up by Bloomer. Puck just squirts across the blue line. Great work there by Smith to chip it to open ice for Burchell, over to DeHaro. Off the side of the net to Burchell, to DeHaro, skate to 10 seconds left in the advantage for Youngstown. Played ahead. Up comes Rusinski. Rue had his stick lifted. Pretty clean there for the Storm, and out of the box comes McEwen. We're back to even strength. Some fans were looking for a call there as Rusinski tried to make a move. I don't know. I thought it was a pretty clean stick lift. Puck comes in the near wall for Crandall. Ducks under the hit of Messick, but couldn't get to the puck. Rusinski left it for Messick. To Burchell, to DeHaro. D to Houston. Across. Burchell had to dust it off. Shot. Score! Get that cat off my chair. Mikey Burchell. His first of the season. Even strength goal for Youngstown. Phantoms are on the board. Time of the goal, 5:20. Great puck movement there for the Phantoms. I didn't think that Burchell was going to have a chance when he had to dust it off. Houston tried to set him up for the one-timer. Pass wasn't in his wheelhouse, but apparently Mikey doesn't care as he picked the top corner on Adam Dybel. And Youngstown is on the board. Youngstown will control the face-off. Played it down into the TC zone. Veronin from behind the cage. Tried to feed it in front past Coleman to Monenbrot. Turned, fired, blocked. Rebound in front. Picked up and carried away by Nolan. Veronin to Coleman. Fires it back into the zone. Knuckle pup. Pounced back out in front. Almost a gimme there for Grant Young. As it is, it's back out at center. Taken away from Crandall by Coleman. But he's stripped of the puck by Nolan. Nolan in. Around the cage to the right side. To Monenbrot. He's shouldered heavy off the puck by Cam Briere, but Briere lost his stick on the play. Crandall in the corner. Found some space. Worked it past Frassard. Crandall still with it. Worked it to Harper. Trickled free and came to Monenbrot. He'll clear it up the middle. Sticked out the center by Veronin. Kuzma across to Young. Grant into the zone to Coleman. Skate to Sick. Tried to backhand it toward the cage. Now loose at the side of the net. Played to the corner by Tri-City. Veronin to Hanrahan. Colson in. Shot blocked. Rebound to the end glass. Fandel up the wall. Picked off by Benák. To the point for Hanrahan. Across to Osborne. Luke down the left wall. No support. Puck came to Fandel. Chipped it over to Nolan. Up the far wall. Briere can't clear. Hextall. Osborne. Luke across. Benák just missed an open cage on a one-timer. Osborne with it left side. 13 minutes left in the second. Phantoms are buzzing. Jardine to Osborne. Left point. Hanrahan right point. Osborne center point. Luke steps in. Shot missed the cage. Jardine battling for it to the side of the net. He's ridden off. Rebound comes to Harper, who sent it out of play. They're going to say it did hit the glass. They're going to let Tri-City make a line change. .12:44 left in the second. Phantoms are on the board thanks to a Mikey Burchell goal and a tenacious forecheck just after a power play ended. So I think I'm finally getting toward the goal here on the FloHockey. Is this one off a face-off win by DeHaro, just redirects wide of the cage. Phantoms, again, they're buzzing right now. Kept in the zone by Hextall. No! Not kept in the zone by Hextall. Crowd here doesn't like it. So face-off in the neutral zone. Sent down the ice by Tri-City. Wayman, knocked down from behind by Wallin, got it out to center for Kirk. Justin over to Burchill. Sent it back down low, Santilli defenseman. Centering feed off the paraphernalia of Dyball. Storm bring it back down the ice. Tried to center, broken up by the Phantoms. Wayman chipped it past his man, 2-on-2, he comes ahead with Burchill. Wook, however, wedges Burchill off. Wayman came in and cleaned him up. Burchill tried to feed it to the point to DeHaro, picked off by Helm. He'll throw it far side. Wallin skates into it in front of his own bench. Broussard digging for it, got it to Marin. Popped to Bonkowski, however. He'll fire it over to Wook. Back around the wall it comes. Into the Youngstown zone view. Had the puck taken away by Marin, got it to Brecken Smith, now DeHaro. To Marin, center of the ice for Osborne. Back to Marin, they tried to give and go, but this is going to be out of Marin's reach. And icing will be called on the Youngstown Phantoms. 11:18 left in the second. Face-off down to the left of Melvin Strahl. Hasn't seen a lot of action here in this second period. McEwen off the face-off win for Tri-City, stepped into the slot, fired a shot high of the cage. Don't know if Strahl saw it till the last second. Now a shot from the left side from Bonkowski, no, sorry, that was Jack Hamilton. That stung Brecken Smith. He's down on all fours in the slot. Amber Martinelli quickly off the bench. As Breck is down in some discomfort. And I think we're going to have our media timeout. 11:05 left in the second. Tri-City leads 2-1. You're listening to Youngstown Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Sports.
Discount Power Sports at 778 North Main Street in Hubbard is hosting a raffle for a 125cc Ventura ATV. Tickets are $30 each, and 100 tickets are available. For each raffle, when those 100 are gone, a winner will be drawn and a new raffle will begin. Tickets can be purchased at any Hubbard home game or at 778 North Main Street or by calling 330-717-4441. $1,500 from each raffle will go toward a scholarship for the Hubbard Youth Coalition.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Game of the regular season for the Youngstown Phantoms and Tri-City Storm. Tri-City with the 2-1 lead. Pair of first period goals. AJ LaCroix and Ilya Morozov. Second period goal here for Youngstown, Mikey Burchill. Assist to Cal Houston and Connor DeHaro. First point in the USHL for Cal, the Youngstown native. Second USHL game for Cal, though. He got a game in last year during the terrible snowstorms they had out in Iowa. Cal was supposed to get a pair in for the Phantoms, ended up only playing one because that's all the Phantoms played that weekend. Actually had to go back out to Iowa to make up that game. I believe it was against Waterloo as Youngstown brings it into the zone. Coleman chips it to Rusinski. Rue in, shot, save, Dyball. And he hung on. As linesmen in to separate Bloomer and I believe the aforementioned Cal Houston. Faceoff will stay in the Tri-City zone. Faceoff to the left of Adam Dybel, who is stopped 7 out of 8. And kick Rusinski out of the circle. In steps Mikey Coleman to take the draw against LaCroix. Coleman won that draw, stepping into it. Montebrot. Victor lost the puck in the skates of Harper, sent up the far wall. Coleman couldn't keep it in the zone. Houston out to center, plays it behind him to Rusinski. Rue spins away from the red line, then back to Houston. Cal into the zone to Coleman. To the slot, Verone steps in, shot, Dybel, save, rebound, Rusinski, Dybel, another save, rebound, Houston, what a save by Dybel! 3 beautiful looks for the Youngstown Phantoms. Adam Dybel standing tall. And every member of the Tri-City Storm out on the ice, giving a tap to the pads of their goaltender. So he just kept this a 1-goal hockey game. Nolan to take the draw against Hextall. As I was going to say, I thought Adam Benák got a little bit of a head start on that faceoff, and they will re-drop the puck. Hextall will be kicked out of the circle. Hextall did not know he was kicked out of the circle. Benák will step in to take the draw. Benák wins the draw. Messick to Benák. Tried to feed it up to the point, looking for Hanrahan. Picked off by Briere, chipped out to center. Off the glove of Osborne, settled down for Crandall. Fired into the Youngstown end. Trickled behind the cage. Nolan pumped Hanrahan away from the puck, but was able to get it away from the wall. And out to center, fired back in by Wook. Osborne picks it up in the right wing corner. Luke hesitates. Fires ahead, had Hextall behind the defense. Dybel comes out of the crease to wipe out the icing. Hanrahan back down the wall. Bouncing puck. Played out to center by Nolan. Hanrahan looking for that loose biscuit. Picked up by Messick. Messick found Hextall. Jack put down, but the puck came to Messick into the zone 1-on-3 down the right side. Swept back out to center by Wook. Right to the stick of Hanrahan, though. Played over to Benák. Adam chips it to the end wall. Wook's the first one there. Up the near side. And Crandall will carry ahead for Tri-City. Chipped into the Youngstown end for Sard. Dropped it behind him dangerously, but Osborne able to keep it away from Crandall at least for a moment. Rode, centering feed off the nice pass. Couldn't find Wallin. Here's the shot, save, rebound. Somehow Strahl got the pad over there. Puck is still loose. Fired wide of the net by Tri-City. Osborne to the rebound in the right corner. He'll ice the puck. Dangerous moments at the edge of the Youngstown blue paint. Strahl made at least one good save there, but somehow the Storm couldn't put that one in the cage. 8:59 left in the second. Tri-City clinging to the 1-goal lead. Shots on goal 17-10 in favor of the Storm. Face off to the right of Strahl. Won by Rode. Up to the point. Whitfield couldn't keep it in the zone. Marin chips it ahead for Benák. Benák turning on the Jets. Tried to drop it back, then got put down on his wallet by McEwen. Benák gets it back. Tried to center, hit a skate, and bounced to Rode behind the cage for the Storm. Up the near wall. Played past Helm, and they're going to say no icing on this one, says lineman Sean Rhodes, so Tahara will have to play it behind his cage. Leaves it in the right corner for Eric Fassard. Fassard off a stick, got it to Smith, back out on the ice after being shaken up a couple of minutes ago. Harper tried to fire it ahead, came to Marin, then Smith. Brecken to Marin. Zach, shot, save, rebound, Dybel covered. Marin tried to look the goaltender off there. Dybel wasn't buying it. I think Zach might have had Connor DeHaro crashing the near post. Face off to the left of Dybel. Shot counter here in house reads 17-11 in favor of the Storm. And Tri-City has a 2-1 lead. Smith to take the draw against Springer. Puck still up for control. It'll be Harper up the near wall. They're going to say no icing here as Santilli hustles back into his own zone. Brings it around the cage to the near side, just shoves off Dallas View. Plays it out to center. Storm have to wait for their players to get onside before they send it back in. Springer tying up to Haro in the corner. Worked the puck over to Bloomer. His shot saved. Rebound came out to Fandle. His one-timer well high and wide, then off the corner glass all the way down the ice it goes. Fandle's going to try to get a quick line change here. Harper up to the line for Bloomer. But Bloomer did not redirect it, and so icing will be called on the Tri-City Storm. 7:37 left in the second. Storm lead 2-1. Finham's going to go with what's listed as the third line on the line chart. Burchell, Kerr, and Jardine. But Tri-City will control the draw. Harper around the wall, off of Bloomer, and out to center. Hanrahan picks it up at his own blue line, carries ahead to Kerr. Justin, double team, forced back out to center, did a great job keeping View away from the puck. Tried to maybe draw a trip right there as the puck trickled over to Bloomer. He'll fire it into the Youngstown zone. Tri-City will get their line change. Houston to Hanrahan to Jardine. Jards across the ice for Kerr. Down the right side, wedged off by Wook. Kerr got it back for a moment, but he was trying to drop it for Burchell. Was picked off by Morozov. Wook behind the net. Over to Bonkowski, out to center for Nizamayev. To Morozov in the zone, down the right side, has a lane to the net. Morozov cuts through, couldn't get the shot away. Believe it was blocked by the stick of Hanrahan. Bonkowski across to Wook. His shot also blocked. Stick handled, then lost it. It rolled into the right wing corner. Houston worked his man off the puck. It came to Hanrahan, who fired to Burchell. Mikey to the red line, fired to the in wall. Phantoms to a line change. Dybel to Wook, and then ahead for LaCroix. But I think offside for the Tri-City Storm. 6:18 left in the second. We'll go with offside. Nolan to take the draw against Rusinski. Phantoms get control. Chipped ahead looking for Coleman. Mikey down the left side. Pulls up in the corner. Took a dangerous hit from behind. Fans looking for a penalty on Colton Whitfield. Nothing forthcoming. Puck out to center. Rusinski picked it up. Took a slash from Briere. That one's going to be called. Briere, the guilty party. Youngstown to their second power play of the game. Second power play of the period. Time of the penalty, 14:02. Briere pleading his case to linesman Jacob Rosenberg. I don't know what kind of argument you can have when you give a nice little two-hand downward tomahawk chalk, but I'm not a lawyer, so couldn't tell you what kind of argument Briere was giving. Face-off to the left of Dybel. Top power play unit out. Kerr to take the draw against LaCroix. Loose in the circle. Crandall picks it up and fires it into the Phantoms bench. Brandon Gotkin and Ryan Ward both barking at Jacob Rosenberg, who got his feet tangled there for a moment with Luke Osborne. So 4 seconds off the penalty clock. And we'll drop the puck again to the left of Dybel. Kerr wins the draw, bounces out to Hextall. Jack to Osborne, to Benák. Right circle, Benák center point. Osborne, left circle, Hextall, shot blocked. Jack got his own rebound. Fed across, Benák. Into the slot for Jardine, rebound, loose, Jardine couldn't backhand it home. Puck is kept by Benák. Across, Hextall, score! He's having fun looking out for number one. Jack Hextall, The one-time ripper from the left dot. Power play goal for Youngstown. They tie the game. First USHL goal for Jack Hextall. First USHL point for Adam Benák, and you get the feeling it's going to be one of many. Can already see the chemistry developing between those two. And I'm frankly excited to see what they do the rest of the season, as we are knotted up at 2 goals apiece. Helm plays it into the Youngstown end. Monebrat to Daharo. Chipped ahead to Veronin. Just got it past Bonkowski. Bounce to Rusinski. Rue across to Veronin. Center point bounced over the stick of Daharo and out to center. To Rusinski. His pass hit an ankle but bounced to Coleman. Mikey into the zone. Battles with Bonkowski. Chipped away from him by Wook. Rolls into the left wing corner. Played around the Walleen far side. Ducked around the hit of Veronin. Came back near wall for Wook. Up the middle off the stick of Rode and out to center. Monebrat played it to the far wall. Rode steps right back into the zone. Rode tried to center, rolled past a couple of sticks. Walleen knocked off the puck in the corner. Rusinski knocked off the puck by Helm. Puck sent around the wall. I believe that's Monebrat's stick. As it's Veronin skating it ahead, trades it off to Marin. Into the zone 2-on-2. Marin to Veronin. Sent over to Daharo! Shot! Score! Why you gotta be so mean? Connor Daharo, his first of the season, gives Youngstown the lead. Time of the goal, 15:44. And that's just a beautiful feed. Great passing from Veronin and Marin. And we get the woo from the Phantom faithful. Tri-City controls the draw. Snapped ahead. Fandel could not find a connection at center ice, and the Storm will be whistled for icing. Don't think there were 2 minutes between the Phantom goals. In fact, as I look at the score sheet, goals were separated by a minute and 14 seconds. So I'm actually still waiting for the live FloHockey feed on my monitor to catch up to the first Phantoms goal, or the second Phantoms goal rather. Power play goal for Hextall. Face off to the left of Dybel. Smith won the draw. Young up to the point. Santilli, low shot redirected wide. Hanrahan to the rebound. Fed it behind the net for Young. Got tripped up by Fandel. Play continues. Fandel with the puck sends it up the near side for Nizimayev. Nizimayev to LaCroix. Forced wide. Nicely by Santilli. His shot was blocked. Santilli got to that loose puck, played it to Marin. Zach couldn't clear, but second effort, Young able to poke it out to center. LaCroix brought it back in offside. Phantoms will bring it ahead. Hanrahan ahead off of Marin, but redirected to Fandel. He'll play it back out to center. Was looking for Morozov, but came through to Santilli. Back to the TC line. Poked ahead by McEwen, who put Brecken Smith down hard. Marin, stick handling at the red line. Will just fire it in to the TC zone. Youngstown going to start a line change. McEwen ahead for Bloomer. Down the right side. Lost the puck to Osborne and then Hanrahan. Cap gives it up to Kerr. Into the zone down the left side. Kerr spins the bottom of the left circle. Up to the point for Osborne. Luke, D over to Hanrahan. Hanrahan, low shot block. Trickled on net. Dybel kicked it away and then he'll cover. Face-off will be to the left of Dybel. It'll be View to take the draw against Kerr. And Kerr won it to Burchell. To Houston. Back to Houston after he ran the give and go with Burchell. His one-timer went wide. Crandall to the rebound. Cleared it to the line. Kerr couldn't hold. Chips it back in. Bounces off the half wall. Trickles to Bonkowski. Back up the wall. Taken away by Kerr, but his pass to the point. Picked off by Crandall. Played ahead into the Youngstown zone. Houston. Around the kick plate. Past Burchell. Be kept by Springer. Spins away from Burchell. Fed into the slot for Crandall. Fanned on the shot. Nice stick there by Louis Wayman to force that. Osborne to Burchell to Wayman. Fed it back through the blue paint. It's still loose. And Dybel's glove is on top of it. I think that might have been Brecken Smith there. No, that was Wayman. Looking for that puck in the blue paint. As Phantoms try to run a pretty little tic-tac goal there. Almost worked. Face off to the left of Dybel. Tri-City wins the draw. Nolan couldn't clear. Benák kept it. Benák across. Hextall couldn't turn it over to his forehand to get the shot away. Jack has it in the left corner. Leaves it for Benák. Ducks around one check. Couldn't duck around a second. Road has the puck in the left wing corner. Fired around over to Harper. Backhanded up the wall. Picked off by Hextall. To Benák in the slot. Couldn't take the pass. And now it's carried ahead by Road. Road. Tried to make a feed. Monabrot broke it up. Lost his stick again. That's like the third time I've seen Victor Monabrot lose his stick here. To the point for McEwen. Faked the shot. Ducked around Hextall. Got in. Fired it off the post. And Strahl covers the rebound. And of course, everybody's favorite thing about hockey. A shot off the post is not a shot on goal. Even though it is literally on the goal. Dave Ferris shakes his head. Dave in his fedora. I love you, Dave. I love you in your fedora, Dave. Even if you look like Elliot Ness off to find Al Capone's hideout. Face off to the right of Strahl. Won by LaCroix. Tried to get it up to McEwen at the point. They did. His shot was blocked. Rebound came to Nizimayev for Jardine. Put him down hard. Morozov downloaded Nizimayev. Skate to stick behind the cage. Worked by Osborne. Puck came to Rusinski over to the left corner. Houston poked up the wall, got it to Coleman. Rusinski able to redirect it out to center. Rue swept it ahead, couldn't find Jardine as McEwen had to duck quickly around a check. Phantoms throw the puck to open ice near side. 1 minute remaining in the period. Phantoms lead 3-2. 3 goals here in the middle frame for Youngstown. Morozov in front of the Phantoms bench. Worked his way past Jardine, but couldn't get past Houston. Coleman. Backhands it down low. Jardine hustling after it. McEwen beat him to the puck, though. Left corner. Fandel trying to work it past Rusinski. Up to the half wall. Picked up by Coleman. Mikey over to Osborne. Luke, some open ice. Toe drag shot blocked by the ankle of McEwen. 25 seconds left in the period. Up the wall, Jardine. Into the corner for Rusinski. Taken to the boards by Fandel. 15 seconds left in the period. Jardine to Rusinski. Jardine to the bench for a quick line change as LaCroix got the puck free, worked it to center. Houston to that loose biscuit, got it to Benák. To Rusinski, but he was offside. And then pushing and shoving in front of the benches. Cal Houston tangled up with A.J. LaCroix. Luke Osborne tangled up with Nizimayev. At 5'9", 168, I don't know if that's a dance that Artemi Nizimayev wants to have against Luke Osborne at 6'2", 182. 0.4 seconds left in the second period, so we'll drop the puck here to the near side, and we'll head to the locker rooms. Actually, looks like they're actually just going to drop the puck right at center. So Rusinski and Springer to the dot. Puck is down, and that'll do it. Your score at the end of 2 periods of play, Youngstown 3 and Tri-City 2 shots on goal on the board at the end of the second. Tri-City 21, Youngstown 15. We'll have to go to the score sheet to get you those second period totals. We're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the intermission report here for you on Western Reserve Radio and FloHockey.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
Malutic Live is your home for high school sports. We have all the scores on our social media platforms throughout the games. Enjoy our timely updates from local area schools year-round. You won't get the consistency and reliability from anyone else. Our number one priority is servicing our fans and getting them live news as it's happening. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Malutic_live. And remember, our fans come first.
Get me drain. Get me drain.
Drain or sewer problems? Call Get Me Drain at 330-758-5031 and get it fixed fast. Call now, 330-758-5031.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Western Reserve Radio is the Valley's online source for sports talk and local live events. Tune in and be a part of their live weekly shows, as well as all of the hard-hitting action of Youngstown Phantoms hockey, high school football, and the GDFL. Find them at westernreserveradio.com. Tune in and the Live 365 app to be a part of the area's sports conversation. Be sure to visit them on Facebook at Western Reserve Radio and on Twitter at WR_radio.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, Let's Do Lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Hope you enjoyed your meal. And I just want to say, he's lucky to have a brother like you.
Lucky? Caring for my brother is far from easy. But he's a part of me, like my arms and legs, so I'll be his. No time for tired. Nothing can disable this love. He needs me, but I'm the lucky one, even though I need help now and then.
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community. Support for your strength. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Premier Bank is powered by people. People like our proud and strong and wonderfully one-of-a-kind customers who trust us with their dreams and goals. People like our attentive employees who listen and collaborate to consistently deliver the best customer service in the business. People like those in our community who help us make the places we call home as strong as they can possibly be. People like you, who we look forward to connecting with at yourpremierbank.com. Premier Bank, powered by people.
Member FDIC. For golf, Milk Creek Golf Course is now booking tee times for 2024. We offer stay and play opportunities available with 9 area hotel partners. For more information, visit our website at millcreekmetroparks.org. Also, look for new, exciting opportunities coming soon, including an indoor player development center with Trackman, an indoor Callaway Club Fitting Center, and an Odyssey Fitting Studio in 2024. Follow us on Facebook at Milk Creek Golf Course or call 330-740-7112.
Accidents happen. That's why you need Repair That Glass. Specializing in windshield replacement and all other auto glass, we offer a full range of automotive glass repairs. Our technicians can do everything from minor chip repair to a complete replacement. Your windows don't go up or down, they can fix that too, along with custom glass work and antiques. Repair That Glass is a family-run business for over 40 years. Repair That Glass. Call for your appointment now at 330-534-3192. Discount Power Sports at 778 North Main Street in Hubbard is hosting a raffle for a 125cc Ventura ATV. Tickets are $30 each and 100 tickets are available. For each raffle, when those 100 are gone, a winner will be drawn and a new raffle will begin. Tickets can be purchased at any Hubbard home game or at 778 North Main Street or by calling 330-717-4441. $1,500 from each raffle will go toward a scholarship for the Hubbard Youth Coalition.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex, Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, for Game 1 of the USHL season for both the Youngstown Phantoms and the Tri-City Storm. It is the second intermission at the end of 2. The Youngstown Phantoms have a 3-2 lead over the Tri-City Storm. Shots on goal for the game, 21-15 in favor of Tri-City. Phantoms outshoot the Storm 13-5 in the second after being outshot 16-2 in the first period. Storm came into the second with a 2-0 lead. Mikey Burchell got the Phantoms on the board at 5:20. Cal Houston and Connor DeHaro with the assist, first point in the USHL for Cal. And Youngstown cut the lead in half. At 14:30, Jack Hextall tied the game for Youngstown. His first goal in the USHL. Adam Benák with the assist. Benak's first point in the USHL. And that tied us up at 2 goals apiece. Just a minute and 14 seconds later, Connor DeHaro put the Phantoms in front. Nice little tic-tac-toe play from Zach Marin to Mikey Burchell. Over to Connor DeHaro, who's able to slide one to the back of the cage. and put the Phantoms ahead. Phantoms power play 1 for 2 on the game. Tri-City power play 1 for 4. Adam Dybel has stopped 12 out of 15. Melvin Strahl has stopped 19 out of 21. Only 2 penalties in that second period. They were both on the Storm. 255 Sean McEwen for tripping. That can't be right because the power play goal for Hextall was it? Oh no, it was the tripping call on Cambriere that led to the power play goal for Jack Hextall. So again, the Phantoms 1 for 2 on the power play. Gonna go ahead and step aside for a timeout. When we come back, take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here for you on Western Reserve Radio and FloHockey.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
Malutic Live is your home for high school sports. We have all the scores on our social media platforms throughout the games. Enjoy our timely updates from local area schools year-round. You won't get the consistency and reliability from anyone else. Our number one priority is servicing our fans and getting them live news as it's happening. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Malutic_live. And remember, our fans come first.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier. Then make sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Get me drain. Get me drain.
Drain or sewer problems? Call Get Me Drain at 330-758-5031 and get it fixed fast. Call now, 330-758-5031.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Discount Power Sports at 778 North Main Street in Hubbard is hosting a raffle for a 125cc Ventura ATV. Tickets are $30 each, and 100 tickets are available. For each raffle, when those 100 are gone, a winner will be drawn and a new raffle will begin. Tickets can be purchased at any Hubbard home game or at 778 North Main Street, or by calling 330-717-4441. $1,500 from each raffle will go toward a scholarship for the Hubbard Youth Coalition. Welcome back to Western Reserve Radio's coverage of the Youngstown Phantoms. Now here's the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Back inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex, second intermission report. Youngstown leads Tri-City 3-2. One other USHL game in action today going on about 100 feet behind me. And that is between the Sioux City Musketeers and the Dubuque Fighting Saints. And at the first intermission, Sioux City has a 2-0 lead over Dubuque. Much to the rejoicing of the Youngstown faithful. Take a quick look at the Major League Baseball scoreboard. White Sox and the Angels still in extra innings, tied at 3. Giants lead the Orioles 3-0. Actually, looks like now as I finally get a refresh here. Giants lead the Orioles 4-2. Twins leading the Guardians 2-1. Astros and Padres are scoreless. Dodgers lead the Marlins 6-0. Braves lead the Reds 1-0. Rays lead the Red Sox 1-0. Nationals and Mets are scoreless. Tigers and Royals are scoreless. Phillies and Brewers are scoreless. Looks like the Angels ended up coming from behind to down the White Sox in the 13th after falling behind in the 11th, 3-2. Angels 4-3 winners over the White Sox. Pirates and Cardinals are heading to the bottom of the first. They are scoreless as the teams are back out on the ice for warm-ups. The refs like to keep things moving here at the Fall Classic. We're a little late coming back to start the second, so I don't even think we're going to step aside for a final timeout. We're just going to keep it right here. So I'll try to get my laptop ready to go again for this second period, or third period rather. Everything went mismatched on me. All right, there we go. Laptop's ready to go. All right. Put 20 minutes on the clock. Phantoms looking to win a Fall Classic opener for the first time ever. You can roll for initiative. The third period is underway as Tri-City controls the draw. Bonkowski brought it across the red line, fired into the zone. Straw let it roll through to Hanrahan. Up the near side for Hextall, out to center. No icing here as Wook got a piece of it. Dybel plays it up the near wall. Wook to the line, picked off by Messick, kept by Osborne, but he sticked it over to Briere. Storm bringing ahead 3-on-3. Briere's pass will float down low, and we have a penalty behind the play. Slash maybe on Benák. Is away from the play. Adam Benák, the guilty party, Youngstown, to an early penalty kill. Here in the third period, time of the penalty just 27 seconds. Face-off will be to the right of Melvin Strahl, fifth penalty kill of the game for Youngstown. As Justin Kerr is kicked out of the circle, Mikey Burchell step in to take the draw against LaCroix. And LaCroix wins that draw. Briere to the point for Bonkowski. Back to Briere, quickly across, but redirected out to center by Burchell. Mikey trying to skate into it. Nizimayev doing a great job tying him up. Mikey draws a trip. Great hustle and legs by Mikey Burchell. And this will be even up at 4-on-4. Play 4-on-4 for a minute 46. And then we'll have 14 seconds of a power play for Youngstown on the back end of it. Mikey, I believe he had 3 shorthanded goals last year. Dave Ferris nodding his head. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Of course, Mikey 2 points here today. I believe now 93 in his USHL career, closing in on that century mark. Mikey going to get to 200 USHL games as well at some point this season. As Youngstown controls the draw in their offensive zone, but Rusitsky couldn't work it back to Veronin there, and it'll come to the Storm. Crandall spins away from the red line, drops it back for Bonkowski. D-to-D over to Wook, back to Bonkowski, far side of the cage. He'll float over to the wall, and then around that wall it goes to Wook behind the net. Rusinski trying to get to that puck, but tripped over the net. Storm trying to bring it ahead. It will be Crandall up the near side. Crandall hooked a little by Rusinski. Phantoms maybe caught a break there as Houston. Fans on the pass, now second effort, able to get it to Veronin. Somehow they stayed on side there, but Bonkowski got the puck away from Kuzma and then played it over to Wook. Coming ahead are the Storm. Fandle into the zone down the left side to LaCroix. Pass broken up to the end wall. Backdoor. Stroll got across to make a save. Harper, left circle shot blocked by Montebrot. LaCroix to the rebound. Carries around the net to the far side. Trades it off to Fandle. Watched by Veronin. Spins in the left corner. 30 seconds left in the 4-on-4. LaCroix. Shot. Strahl. Save. Rebound. Montebrot clears it. Osborne ahead, just over the stick of Messick. Bounces to Fandel in his own zone. 15 seconds left in the 4-on-4. And again, Youngstown will have a 14-second power play. Phantoms changing up a few players. And, of course, Benák, a key part of the power play unit. He'll be out of the bench, or out of the penalty box in a second. Now Phantoms are on the PK, and the puck is iced by Fandel. Picked up at the blue line by Hanrahan. Youngstown really in no hurry here to bring it ahead. Marin off of the heel of Benak's stick, rolls to Fandel. Out of the box comes Nizameyev. Phantom's third power play, albeit abbreviated, will go by the wayside. Osborne quickly up to Marin. Zach bumped off the puck by Whitfield. Benák in there to cover up for his teammate. Osborne dropped it off to Hanrahan, back to Osborne. Luke bringing it ahead. Big smooth strides for Luke as he gets put into the Tri-City bench by McEwen. Around the wall past Jardine, and Hanrahan couldn't get over the wall in time to keep it in the zone. Colson able to play it to Marin, pass ahead, broken up by Bloomer, but played back to Santilli. Luke to open ice near side to Hanrahan. Colson from the official's crease fires it around the kick plate, comes to the left corner for McEwen. He's bumped off by Grant Young. Young, nice backhand pass to Hanrahan. His shot right to the glove of Dybel. He'll hang on. .27 left in the third. Phantoms with the 3-2 lead. Kerr to take the draw against Nolan. Phantoms had control for a moment. Wook doing some yeoman's work there along the wall. Shoveled down low by Birchall, broken up by the Storm, and cleared out to center. Briere was looking ahead for Nolan. Came off a Phantom stick and bounced over to Crandall. Down the right side, spins in the corner away from Frassard. Crandall eyed the net, poked away from him, then swept through the mouth of the blue paint. Wook pinching in to keep it alive, fires it around the kick plate. Bonkowski unable to get to the right point in time to keep it in the zone. He'll play it over to Crandall, back to Bonkowski, out to center to Nolan. To Wook. As Tri-City tries to set up their breakout. They were looking for Crandall. Pass was out of his reach. No icing here as Crandall got a piece of it. Nolan takes a bump from Santilli. Puck still loose below the goal line. Nolan brings it up the right wall. Fed down low for Nizameyev. To the left corner. Nizameyev tried to turn and shoot. It got blocked. Throws it down low in front for Briere. Stick handling in a phone booth. Tried to go between his legs. Melvin Strahl having absolutely none of it, as that's a dangerous place to leave Cam Briere. Strahl, however, equal to the task. And we will have a defensive zone draw for the Phantoms. Rusinski to take the faceoff against LaCroix. 15:26 left in the third. Youngstown leads by a goal. LaCroix kicked out of the faceoff dot. It'll be Morozov to take the faceoff, which was won by Rusinski. Into the left corner to Haro, up the wall for Coleman. Mikey played it to center, found Veronin, then Rusinski. Rue had a trio of Storm defenders around him, was cleared to the far wall, and now here in front it bounces to Veronin. Turning shot, sticked out by Dybel. To the point for DeHaro. His shot wide of the cage. Fandel to the rebound, but taken away by Veronin. Then Coleman, but then it bounces to Morozov, who plays it to Nizameyev, and at least bounces as far as center. DeHaro blind backhand to the stick of LaCroix, but he couldn't handle it. It came to Veronin, and then Rusinski, who got stood up at the blue line, but puck was skated into by Veronin. Couldn't feed it down low for Coleman, and Nizameyev stripped to the puck by the stick of Rusinski, cleanly at the blue line, but then poked away from Rue and out to neutral. DeHaro from the red line. Got run into by the combination of LaCroix and Nizameyev. Hextall, little less than subtle shove to the back of Nizameyev there for the hit on DeHaro. As the puck comes to LaCroix at the Phantoms line, he'll backhand it into the zone and go off for a change. 14:20 left in the third. Youngstown leads by a goal. Hanrahan up the middle to Benák. Adam to the red line, over to Messick. Back across, bounced off a Storm player to Hextall. Into the corner for Benák. Adam. Left point, Osborne. Luke, shot wide of the cage. Messick looking for the rebound, played it to Benák. Back to Messick, far side. In front, Hextall just tipped it wide. Messick looking for the defense, but split his defenseman. And Hanrahan will pick it up at center. Over to Osborne. Back near side for Hanrahan. Back across to Osborne. Pass ahead, hit the stick of Wallin, but came right back to Osborne, who chips it back to neutral for Hanrahan. To Benák into the zone. Floats it to Hextall, but he was hooked and then goes sliding into the goaltender, and that's going to draw a crowd. No penalty on the hook on Hextall. But all 10 skaters on the ice have a dance partner right now. Referee Luke Gagnon says, no line changes just yet. Let's get this sorted out. Everybody's gloves are on. Everybody's stick has been picked up. And no penalties on the play. 13:33 left in the third. And they're going to bring the faceoff out to center. Ryan Ward voicing his displeasure about something. As long as it wasn't my game notes, I'm fine. Smith wins the neutral ice draw. Monebrat in the official's crease battling for that loose puck. Works it back to Smith. Brecken in his own zone. Ahead was looking for Young. Pass rolled through to Wook. And from the red line, he'll send it into the right wing corner. No icing there as Wook was right at the red line. Monebrat fanned on his initial pass. Smith covered up for him. Played to the right wing corner. Bloomer got a stick on it. Monebrat, nope, sorry, that's Smith. Around the cage to the near side. Off the window to the glove of Grant Young. Nice little move there around Dallas View. Well, the puck came free and Bloomer poked it back ahead looking for View. Forsard sticks it ahead to Marin. Poked away from him, but it came to Brecken Smith. Fanned on his first pass, bounced back to Santilli. Luke ahead off of Monebrat and into the TC zone. Youngstown trying to maybe get a couple fresh skaters on the ice. Nope, the line change isn't going to work. Briere into the zone. Worked a nice little crisscross, but a nice stick by Santilli to clear that out to center. Pass picked off there by Fandel. Drops it back for Harper. DD back to Fandel. Red line in blue into the zone to Briere, left side. Briere to the left dot. Nice back check by Kerr to get the puck away from Briere before he could pull the trigger. Puck down the ice it goes into the TC zone. No icing here. Fandel has to play it away from Burchell. Mikey stole it in the corner. Center. Jardine pad save by Dybel. DeHaro pinching in on the play, trying to keep it alive. Works it around to the near side for Burchell. Mikey into the corner, past DeHaro, came to Jardine. Back to DeHaro in the corner. Connor takes the bump from Fandel. Jardine overskated the puck as it rolls to Nolan. Pass ahead looking for Crandall. He has a step. Crandall coming in. Crandall to the backhand. Stick saved by Strahl and he'll cover. Clean breakaway for Carmelo Crandall. Had 6 goals last season. And we'll have our media timeout. 11:45 left in the third. Youngstown leads 3-2. You're listening to Youngstown Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Sports.
Premier Bank is powered by people. People like our proud and strong and wonderfully one-of-a-kind customers who trust us with their dreams and goals. People like our attentive employees who listen and collaborate to consistently deliver the best customer service in the business. People like those in our community who help us make the places we call home as strong as they can possibly be. People like you, who we look forward to connecting with at yourpremierbank.com. Premier Bank, powered by people. Member FDIC.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. Covelli Center was right there on the tip of my tongue, but we're not there. Not until October the 18th against the Lincoln Stars. Great seats still available for that home opener. 1 month exactly from today, says Dave Ferris. Call the Phantoms box office for tickets or more information, 330-747-PUCK. That's 330-747-7825. Extension 4 will get you Tyrell. He'll take care of you. Face off to the right of Strahl after the nice save on the breakaway against Crandall. Youngstown controls that draw. Hextall to Benák. He'll steal it, actually away from Whitfield. Dropped it back for Messick. Shot glove save by Dybel. Pretty play there. I get the feeling we're going to see Benák and Messick hooking up quite a lot this season. Face off to the right of Dybel. Controlled by the Storm. Nizamiev just able to get it out to center. Plays it over to Morozov. Morozov. Shot redirected wide by Houston. Rebound came to Messick, who fires it over the benches. And now to play. Look out, Coach Ward. New program at the Phantoms practice facility, the Deep Freeze Ice Arena in Bourbon. Take a shot at hockey, a free 4-week introductory hockey program with head-to-toe equipment. 30-minute sessions 4 times a month. Open to boys and girls 4 to 14 years old. No experience required. Check out the Deep Freeze Facebook page for more information. Nolan Road kicked out of the face-off circle. In steps Vieux, who wins the draw. Bonkowski, his shot save, rebound still loose. Behind the net it goes. And actually I think Strahl has it pinned to the cage with his right skate somehow. Don't know how Strahl managed that. Thought I saw that puck squirting behind him in the blue paint. Phantoms able to kill it somehow. 11-11 left in the third. Hextall to take the draw against Road. Hexy won that draw. Osborne into the corner looking for Houston. He got checked hard. Battle at the left half wall. Hextall worked it up the wall to Benák and sent out to center, just brought across the line. Stormer offside as Houston plays it over to Osborne. To Benák at the red line. But offside ahead of the play, maybe just by a stride, was Jack Hextall. 10:50 left in the third. Phantoms going to change up the defensive pairing. Out come DeHaro and Hanrahan. Top line going to stay out. Tri-City will match with their top line, centered by LaCroix, who's going to take the face-off here. Posing number 9 to take the draw, and LaCroix with the face-off win. Plays it back to Fandel. Stolen by Hextall, fed in front for Messick, couldn't take it. Over to the far half wall. Benák skates into it. Stripped of the puck by Harper. Fired around the kick plate. Tri-City able to clear it down the ice. That was Morozov, who had to take a hit from Hanrahan for his trouble. Benák bumped off the biscuit by Morozov and then carried it into the zone. Down the left side, tried to center. Broken up nicely by Benák. And backhanded out to center. Fandel, D-to-D over to Harper. Ahead off the skate of Hextall and whacked into the zone by the Storm. I think that was LaCroix. He'll go off for a line change as Hanrahan skates ahead. Hammer to the red line, fires it around the kick plate hard, comes to Veronin. Lost his footing, Storm will bring it ahead, that's Crandall. Nice move there by Rusinski to strip his man of the puck. Couldn't enter the zone cleanly, however. Storm ahead, and oh, there's a penalty on the Storm there. I don't know about that. I think Rusinski might have drawn a trip there. Sean McEwen doesn't like it. I don't know if I agree with it, but Youngstown back to the power play. Dave Ferris has the look on his face of the cat that ate the canary. .9:46 left in the third, so time of the penalty, 10:14. Phantoms 1 for 3 on the power play, although one of those power plays is only 14 seconds long as they win the draw. Osborne to Benák. To Hextall to Osborne. One-timer save Dybel. Hextall to the rebound, left point. Osborne. Benák, top of the right circle. Osborne, center point. Back to Benák. Back to Osborne, center point. Left circle, Hextall. Across, Benák has to play it off the wall. Center point Osborne, back to Benák, top of the right circle. Steps into the slot, lost the puck, and skated into by Rode. He will bring it as far as the red line, and then catch up to it along left half wall. His shot on net, gloved and held by Strahl. He'll throw it down quickly for Jardine, as it looks like the second power play unit might be cycling on here for Youngstown. Osborne to Kerr, back to Hextall. Red line, and then Blue into the zone, but too far ahead of Kerr. Benák somehow kept that at the line, down the half wall to Kerr, then Jardine, and with a hand pass being called on the Youngstown Phantoms. Face-off will come in the neutral zone. 1:03 left in the power play, 8:49 left in the third. Phantoms lead 3-2. Fourth power play of the game for Youngstown. Tri-City gets control, but could not clear it the length of the ice. It'll be Houston. Looking for an option, drops it back dangerously to an oncoming Burchell. Mikey into the zone, but Tahara wasn't ready for the feed. Bounced over to Springer, and he'll get the clear for the Storm. 40 seconds left in the power play as Tahara brings it ahead. Connor to the red line, over to Rusinski. Down into the corner. Fandel. Fanned on the clear as it rolls to Houston. Up the wall, Crandall pinched it away from Taharo. Fed it behind the cage for Fandel, who will send it off the far boards and down length of the ice. On net, Strahl will bank it over to Taharo. 15 seconds left on the advantage for Youngstown. Drops it back for Burchell. Mikey to the red line, over to Rusinski at the blue. Chipped it down the wall, but Bonkowski cleared it out to center around the wall. Taharo picks up in front of the benches as McEwen comes out of the box. We're back to even strength. Wook to Bonkowski to Briere. Back over to Wook, near side, skates around Rusinski, and away from the stick check of Grant Young. Offside are the Storm, as Young clears it out to center. Rusinski into the zone, down the right side. Spins off a check, strong on the stick, worked it down low to Young. Poked to the corner by Marin. Zach between the circles for Fassard. Shot right to the belly of Dybel, and he will hang on. 7:14 left in this third period. Youngstown still with that one goal lead, 3-2. Face-off will be to the right of Dybel, who has stopped 15 out of 18. Face-off controlled by the Storm, brought ahead by McEwen. 3-on-2 for the Storm if they can hurry. Nizimayev back to McEwen, back to Nizimayev. Just ran out of real estate there, and then Hanrahan got in the way. Santilli plays it to Smith behind the net. Brecken back over to Hanrahan, but Nizimayev right there to bump him off the puck. Santilli covered up for his defensive partner. Marin couldn't clear. LaCroix to Nizimayev. In the slot, battling with Hanrahan, still with it. Plays it over to the point. Low shot by Hamilton, misses the cage. Fandel steps in, tried to feed it into the slot, knocked away by the ankle of Smith. Back to Fandel in the left corner. Worked it to LaCroix. Wedged to the boards nicely by Santilli. Nolan overskated the puck. Hanrahan worked it up the wall to Marin, who played it over to Young. Grant skates it ahead to the red line, fires it to the left wing corner, heads off for a change. Dybel sets it up for Hamilton, tries to the near side. LaCroix redirects it into the zone. He'll head off for a line change. Osborne around the cage with 6:15 left in the third. To the line for Burchell. Mikey has a step. Shot just missed the far side of the cage. Wayman down low, couldn't get it to Burchell to redirect home. Monebrat kept it in for a moment, fired it too hard around the kick plate. Wayman will pick it up at center, fire it right back in, but it hit Fandel and settled down for him. He'll bring it back ahead, red line in blue. Fandel down the right side. Fed to Springer for a shot that Strahl stopped in the rebound of Fandel. Poked wide. View. Across the blue line, stripped of the puck by Wayman, just able to work it out to center. Knocked back ahead by the Storm. They were offside. Springer looking for it. Kerr found it. Into the zone he comes. Kerr fed it through the low slot. Nobody there for Youngstown. Helm skating ahead, worked it to the neutral zone, but it's going to squirt to Osborne. Luke starts the motor back ahead, crosses the blue line, Fed it over to Houston. 2 defensemen up on the play. Phantoms forwards were changing. 5:10 left in the third. Youngstown leads by a goal. Jardine to Coleman. Mikey around the cage. To Rusinski. Spins away from Rode. Rue still with the puck. Got hooked down. No penalty coming. Around to the near side. Only one there is View. Able to work it up the wall and out to center. Crandall trying to get a step on Houston. Spins at the left dot. Crandall looking for help. Fires it across to Bonkowski. To Wook. Shot, score. Colby Wook, his first goal in the USHL, ties the game with 4:37 left in regulation as he picked the top corner. Blocker side on Melvin Straw. Phantom some bad defensive coverage in transition there. And Wook, the defenseman, joining the rush. Made a good shot. And we are all tied up. Puck down into the Youngstown zone. No icing here for Sarge. Sends it up the far wall. Messick couldn't clear. Bonkowski kept it at the line. His shot right to the glove of Straw. And he'll hang on with 4:21 left in the third. Face-off will be to the left of Straw. Youngstown controls that face-off. DeHaro lifts it out to center, but it's gloved down by Bonkowski. Back to LaCroix, took a bump from Benák as the puck rolled to DeHaro. His pass across hit the ankle of Nizimeyev and redirected out of play. Face-off will stay at center. So they're going to drop it right in front of the Phantoms bench. Springer wins the faceoff, but Hextall poked it away from Harper before he could gather the puck in. McEwen in his own zone. Turned it over to Hextall behind the cage. Loose on the back of the net. Team's trying to keep it alive, and it'll be McEwen prying it off the back of the net and bringing it ahead through center. Pass off the stick of Santilli, knocks it away from View. Springer keeps it alive for a moment, then it bounced to Bloomer. Back down the wall to View. Fed out to the line for Harper. He'll fight around the wall. Osborne cuts it off behind the cage. Sent to the right wing corner. Santilli battles with Springer as Messick took a hard hit from behind by Bloomer. Play continues. Benák off Osborne to McEwen. Out to center for Bloomer again. Lost the puck as it rolls now to Nolan Road into the zone. Rolls behind the net, Santilli. Around the wall for Hextall. Jack out to center, was looking for Marin, but it rolled to Bonkowski. Over to Fandel with 3 minutes left in the third. We're tied at 3. Fires it on net. Straw's just going to glove and hold as the clock ticks to 2:59. Face off to the right of Straw. Road to take the draw against Smith. Brecken kicked out of the circle. In steps Grant Young. And Younger's going to win that draw. As Smith gets wedged off at the red line by Briere. Puck rolls to Fandel. D to D over to Bonkowski. Ahead to the line for Crandall. Down the right side he goes, spins at the side of the cage. Sends it over to the left wall, pinching in his Wook to keep it alive. Behind the cage for Road, but wedged off the biscuit, and Smith sends it to Young and then across to DeHaro. Connor into the zone down the left side, tried to feed it to Smith, ended up rolling on net. Dybel played it to the end wall. Puck comes around to the right corner now. Skating into it is Nolan Road. He'll bring it as far as the red line before Louis Wayman. Stole it away from him, bounced off a Hanrahan back to Wayman, And Rode looking for a slashing call, nothing there. As McEwen took it away from Wayman at the Tri-City line. Couldn't enter the zone cleanly. Puck over to the far wall. Wayman and Birchall both battling for it. Birchie finally gets control and sends it into the TC zone. Kerr and Bonkowski in the right wing corner. It's going to be Morozov that wins that battle, drops it back for McEwen. 1:45 left in regulation. Puck up in the air, very offside are the Storm, and we have a penalty behind the play. I think Justin Kerr is being called for interference. Mikey Birchall has an A on his jersey. Pleading for relief from Chaz Nocky, but none forthcoming. $1:40 left in regulation. Tri-City going to take their timeout. We'll take it with them. Back for the power play in the home stretch here on Western Reserve Radio and FloHockey.
Mahoning Valley's leader for golf, Milk Creek Golf Course, is now booking tee times for 2024. We offer stay and play opportunities available with 9 area hotel partners. For more information, visit our website at millcreekmetroparks.org. Also, look for new, exciting opportunities coming soon, including an indoor player development center with Trackman, an indoor Callaway Club fitting center, and an Odyssey fitting studio in 2024. Follow us on Facebook at Milk Creek Golf Course or call 330-740-7112.
Welcome back to Western Reserve Radio's coverage of the Youngstown Phantoms. Now here's the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Back inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. Third period, 100 seconds left in regulation. Justin Kerr is in the penalty box for the Youngstown Phantoms, called for interference. So the Phantoms need an effort from their penalty killing unit here. Rusinski to take the draw against LaCroix, and Rusinski wins that draw. Osborne hard around the wall, but Nizimayev keeps it at the right point. Nizimayev drops it back to Bonkowski. Across to Briere. Briere, toe drag shot blocked by Rusinski. Rebound to Nizimayev. Right half wall, Nizimayev up to the point to Bonkowski. Back to Nizimayev. Fed across Briere, shot off the post! And then off the corner glass and out of play. Briere inches away from giving Tri-City the lead. Storm back into the zone. LaCroix drops it back to the point for Bonkowski. Over to Nizimayev. Shot, missed the cage. I think he was looking for the redirect in front from Morozov. Low shot went off the corner boards and all the way down the ice. Less than a minute remaining in regulation. Storm cycling on the second power play unit. Bonkowski carries ahead. Drops it back for Crandall. Crandall had it roll on him. Pucks lose the blue line. Wayman lost his stick, had to hustle back into play. Offside are the Tri-City Storm. Sean McEwen barking at one of the linesmen. I think Luke Gagnon was about 3 more words from putting McEwen in the box, but I think McEwen stopped talking at just the right time. 37.9 left in the third. Wayman to take the draw against Rode. Rode won it. McEwen gathers it in, chips it into the zone. First to it is Osborne. He'll clear it down the length of the ice. Dybel sets it up behind the cage with 25 seconds left in regulation. Coming ahead is Wook, who tied the game a few moments ago. Rode over to the wall. Wayman couldn't clear to McEwen, into the slot, picked off by Osborne and cleared down the length of the ice. 10 seconds left in regulation. Storm are going to have to hustle here. Skating ahead is Wook, 3 seconds left. To the line, redirected in by McEwen, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime. At the end of regulation, your score, Youngstown 3 and Tri-City 3. Back in 60 seconds here on Western Reserve Radio and FloHockey.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex for overtime. Tri-City and Youngstown tied at 3 at the end of 60. Youngstown has 20 seconds left to kill on an interference call to Justin Kerr. So normally overtime played at 3-on-3, but when Kerr comes out of the box, we will skate at 4-on-4 until the next whistle. Then it will go back to 3-on-3. Overtime is 5 minutes. If we're still tied, we go to a shootout. Youngstown goals belong to Mikey Burchell, Jack Hextall, and Connor DeHaro. Tri-City goals belong to A.J. LaCroix, Ilya Morozov, and Colby Wook. Wook tied the game with about 4:37 left in regulation. Smith and Nizimayev at the center ice dot, and you can roll for initiative. Overtime is underway. Tri-City controls the draw. Nizimayev ahead to Wook. Drop back for Nizimayev. Down the right side, 10 seconds left in the power play. Wook, right circle. Over to Briere, back to Wook, played it into the corner. Sent up the wall by Osborne, kept by Briere. Out of the box comes Kerr. Over to the left circle, fed to the back door. And Wook couldn't do anything with it. Nizimayev around the cage is where it evens strength, playing 4-on-4 here in overtime. Nizimayev walks through the blue paint, but stuffed it wide. Bonkowski to the rebound, sent ahead, stolen by Kerr. Kerr tried to go inside out on Wook, threw it off the side of the net. Osborne thought about going after that puck, but discretion the better part of valor here in overtime as Wook sends it over to the near side looking for Bonkowski. Benák ties him up, but DeHaro couldn't find the biscuit as down the ice it goes. Briere shoves off Houston as he's alone right now in the zone. Tri-City changing behind the play. Nice work there by Houston to force Briere to bobble the puck back out the center. And Briere slashed Hextall on his way to the bench. Crandall ahead into the zone 2-on-2. Watched by DeHaro along the near wall. Crandall right half wall up to the point for Harper. D-to-D over to McEwen. Left half wall for Rode. Trades places with Harper. Watched by Benák. Harper, the defenseman, behind the cage. Pinned to the boards, but Crandall there to pick up the puck. Floated into the slot for McEwen. His shot redirected by Youngstown out to center. Rode back to cover up for Tri-City. Harper, pass ahead, blocked by Hextall. Came to Crandall, though, and he swept it behind the cage. Phantom's going to go for the line change. 3:06 left in overtime. Harper to Fandle. To Rode at the blue line, spun away, and dropped it back for Morozov. To Harper, then Fandle. Near side for Morozov. Back over to Fandle, far side. Gains the red line, spins away from Rusinski. Fandle slowing things way down for Tri-City. He's going to go as far as carrying it back behind his net. Tri-City maybe going to get some fresh defensemen on here as Morozov comes ahead. Morozov down the right side has LaCroix with him. Fed across off the stick of Bonkowski. It bounces to Moneybrat. Around the wall, Hanrahan couldn't get to it. Morozov picks it up, feeds it to Bonkowski at the point. Walks the blue line, then was forced out to center by Burchell. Passed across to Crandall, 2:10 left in overtime. Nizimayev just past Grant Young. Stick lifted by Birchall. Nizimayev still with it. Now bumped off his line by Moneybrought. Nizimayev fed in front. Shot saved by Strahl. That was Crandall at the side of the cage. Moneybrought had it taken away by Crandall. Tri-City still with it. They've dominated this overtime period. McEwen to Nizimayev. Walked past Birchall. Stepped in. Shot. Ripped it wide of the cage. Nizimayev lost his footing going into the boards. Oh, it just squirted to Wook. Otherwise, it might have been Birchall and Hanrahan in a 2-on-1. Wook back into the zone. Tried to play it to Nizimayev. Wasn't looking for the pass. He'll gather in and jump back out to center. Phantoms have some tired bodies on the ice. Harper. Shot. Pad save by Melvin Strahl. Rode to the rebound. 1:15 left in overtime. Rode leaves it at the blue line for Fandel. Fandel down the right side, spinning away from Grant Young. Fandel toward the cage. Shot, Strahl save, rebound, kicked over the net by Tri-City. Rode behind the net. Less than a minute remaining in overtime. Phantoms are dog-tired right now. Fandel to the blue line. Still with it. Fandel right circle. Watched by Hanrahan. Up to the point for Harper. Back down the wall for Fandel. Wrapped up by Veronin. Puck trickled to Grant Young. Grant behind him to Hanrahan. D over to Moneybrought as these dog-tired forwards get off the ice. Stretched out to the line for Benák. Benák waiting for help. Benák has some ice. Across. Veronin scores! Sayonara! Arrivederci! Adios! Auf Wiedersehen and aloha! All mean goodbye! Kuzma Veronin with the walk-off winner. Time of the goal. 4:44 of overtime. Your final score here from Cranberry Township. Youngstown 4, Tri-City 3. We're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the postgame show here for you on Western Reserve Radio and FloHockey.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday 10 to 4 and Saturday 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday.
Attentive employees who listen and collaborate to consistently deliver the best customer service in the business. People like those in our community who help us make the places we call home as strong as they can possibly be. People like you who we look forward to connecting with at yourpremierbank.com. Premier Bank, powered by people. Member FDIC.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
Accidents happen. That's why you need Repair That Glass. Specializing in windshield replacement and all other auto glass, we offer a full range of automotive glass repairs. Our technicians can do everything from minor chip repair to a complete replacement. Your windows don't go up or down, they can fix that too, along with custom glass work and antiques. Repair That Glass is a family-run business for over 40 years. Repair That Glass. Call for your appointment now at 330-534-3192.
Get 'em, you drain. Get 'em, you drain.
Drain or sewer problems? Call Get 'em, Drain at 330-758-5031 and get it fixed fast. Call now, 330-758-5031.
Welcome back to Western Reserve Radio's coverage of the Youngstown Phantoms. Now here's the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex for the postgame show. Your final score here tonight in overtime, Youngstown 4 and Tri-City 3. Phantoms get the walk-off goal from Kuzma Voronin with 16.7 seconds left in overtime. Let's get you a scoring recap from tonight's game. It was an early start to the scoring here, as at 1:54 of the first period, it was A.J. LaCroix putting home a power play goal, assist to Cambriere and Rylan Bunkowski. And then at 7:22, Ilya Morozov, his first goal in the USHL. Artemi Nizimayev with the helper, and Tri-City led 2-0 at the end of the first period. 5:20 into the second, Mikey Burchell with a goal for Youngstown. Cal Houston and Connor DeHart with the assist for Houston, his first point in the USHL. 14:30 left, or 14:30 rather, into the second period. Jack Hextall with a power play goal for the Phantoms to tie the game. For Hextall, his first goal in the USHL. Assist went to Adam Benák, and that was his first point in the USHL for Adam. Then at 15:44, it was Connor DeHaro putting Youngstown in front, his first of the season. Kuzma Voronin and Zach Marin with the helpers on that. Youngstown led 3-2 at the end of two. At 15:23 of the third. Oh, okay. Oopsies. My fault. Rookie mistake. Come on, Bobby.
That's the end of the night, I guess.
Hey, he killed my entire internet. I lost everything.
That's my fault.
Huh? He unplugged the splitter. We're all plugged into the splitter over there. Because there's only one port over there.
I've unplugged the I thought I was unplugging that one, and all these fucking things look the goddamn same. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Hey,
it's the first game of the season.
First game jitter.
Rookies.
I gotta put the studio back.
Rookies.
Hey, now we can clean up, right? You were done anyway, right? Yeah, look, bored with that. Yeah, come on.
Freaking rookies, man.
Take a lap.
That's okay. They're gonna hear it again tomorrow when Matt does. If I can get into the studio, turn the studio back on though. Oh, here it is. Finally.
Yeah, nothing gets out of here really easy.
No. You know, it took 20 minutes or something like that to.
I mean, it's done.
To what's it called? Upload the GIF for the starting lineup. Took like 20 minutes.
Well, we were.
Somebody said that's the end.
Yeah.
We're done.
Somebody wants to go home.
Fucking celebrate. Gotta fucking clean up. No. I can't even get to where I need to clean up.
Thank you.
It's my fault. Won't happen again.
Rookies.
Man, if you're doing a game with Warren, for sure. Am I able to get back in there?
Yeah.
I slide in there and just grab some of this stuff.
Yeah, you can unplug and do whatever you need to now.
It helps. All right. Yeah, that's the whole point. I don't have room right now to tap a mouse. I really need it. Trying to be very careful about how I post this because I would very much like to return the $30 fine. It's a Lightning to USB-C adapter for the wireless mic because as I was charging the wireless mic, I realized that the adapter to hook up to the phone is a Lightning adapter, and the iPhone 15 is a USB-C. So, Apple, in their fucking infinite wisdom, makes this
Did you get your other black cord that was laying?
Yeah, the other.
The one I just
the other
unplugged?
white ones are yours, right?
Yeah, the white one's mine. And there was one that was his.
Yeah, I gave him his.
And I just unplugged the other one, and that was yours.